You're racist.
Yep. The truth is racist.
All right, we got With Kid Dreams. He sends it. Well, question: have you ever dated the white guy? You.
You want me to say that on Dr. Umar's internet?
Dr. Umar's internet.
What did he say?
Have you ever dated the white guy? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that. A little bit of vanilla swag.
I am shameful about it.
Vanilla swag.
All right, we got With Kid Dreams. He sends him $5. He says, ladies, do you expect a man to put his life on the line for you if a situation was to arise? If yes, what is the equivalent that you would do for him? Okay, good question. I think we should start over here with you.
As I said about putting the life on the
Yeah,
line.
so do you expect your man to put his life on the line for you?
No.
You don't? All right, well, pass the mic on.
I also don't think a man should put his life on the line for me.
You either?
No.
All
Not
right,
at all.
what about you?
Yes.
Okay, so since you said yes, then what is the equivalent that you would do for him?
Have his child. That's my life on the line.
That's real.
The equivalent is
Yes, black women in childbirth are more likely.
Does
to
he
get,
get any joy out of giving his life for you?
I mean, we can like resuscitate him or get a Ouija board and ask him if it was worth it.
Yeah. Do you think if you had to take a guess, if you had to like give your bestest
Yeah.
guess, what would you say?
I think
you
he'll jump in
you
a
think he'd be
train
like,
in front of a
"Woohoo."
train for me.
Yeah, and you think he'd be happy?
Take a bullet to the brain for me.
And give me more, Bruno.
Yeah.
What else you got? All right. Do you think that he would be happy? It would elicit happy feelings for him to do that.
I think the same, like when the bullet hits him in his brain and shoots out the back of his head, I think it's the same pain that I'm feeling with those contractions when I'm pushing that baby head out. I'm like not necessarily like, oh my God, a baby's coming out of me. But afterwards, I'm like, I have birth life.
So you see there's joy in it for you.
Joy.
With me, if I jump in front of the train, I'm fucking dead.
But
There's no
then-
joy in front of it for me.
You don't know that.
So what's the equivalent in the sense that there's nothing in it for you, but you do it totally self-sacrificially is the question.
So, ask the question again.
So what is the equivalent? If a man is to give his life for you, what is the equivalent that you would do for him? And it has to be totally self-sacrificial. Nothing in it for you.
I still say the baby.
But how is that equivalent? Like, explain how it's equivalent. You're just saying the baby, but that is not equivalent.
I'm going to phone a friend. Amanda?
I don't expect him.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, you on this ship alone, shorty.
I really don't.
You on this ship alone. So it's just take a moment to think. So basically, it's saying that do you expect the man to put his life on the line for you? You said yes.
Yeah.
That's what you expect.
Mhm.
So now we're looking for something that's equivalent that you would do for him. You said baby, have his baby, but explain. What do you mean?
Okay,
If you can make a good argument, who knows? That's it.
okay. Let me dig deep. I think the process of carrying the child, and then I'm gonna be the one, the woman passes on the culture, so I'm gonna be raising the child too. Then I gotta deal with my body changing.
Speaking of Mike though,
I gotta deal with my body changing and carrying the child. Look in the mirror, I'm like, oh my God, my boobs are sagging now.
okay, but that's not. You have to deal with your body changing.
Yeah, and that's
He
the-
has to deal with his body no longer existing.
And I think that may be
dead.
easier. No longer facing societal pressures, no longer having to be the man.
So death
and
is
going to-
worse than suffering.
So do you think that it's logically, would you just off yourself before you got old?
It depends.
You think that's a logical thing to do though? To these are sagging. I'm out of here, off a building.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. Haven't been there yet.
But that's something that you would give thought to. If you woke up in the morning tomorrow and you're like, they started sagging, like really, like I'm talking like a water balloon.
Yeah, and then Dr. Miami is not an option.
No, not an option.
Ooh.
Poverty.
Hey, give me the morphine.
So you truly think that death is equivalent to suffering? Because you're saying that, well, the woman during pregnancy, she'll go through a lot of suffering, her body would change, all of these things. But versus the man, he's putting his life on the line, which would be death.
I still think that that's the closest thing.
That's the closest thing, but it's not equal. It's not equivalent. Fair enough. Let's move right along. We may get some other answers over here. Ladies, I hope you've been thinking. They're like, no, we haven't. The question posed to you said that you don't expect a man to take a bullet for you, right?
No, it'd be nice, but no.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you at the end there?
I think it's mutual. I mean, I would.
You'll take a bullet for your man? You think that your man expects you to take a bullet for him?
No.
But that's the difference there.
Yeah.
But you do expect your man to take a bullet for you.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. So since you expect the man to take a bullet from you, what would you do that's equal to that for the man? And like, what do you think the man would expect from you that would be equal?
Well, I was in the Army, so I was in infantry, so that's definitely equivalent. We both were frontline, so.
You were frontline?
Yeah, I was a 19 Delta Cav Scout. I basically like find the enemy, report back, and then pew pew.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but
There's not a lot of women on the front line.
Yeah, definitely frontline.
But
Did you ever kill a motherfucker?
Have I? No, I was close in Arizona, but no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a Mexican or what?
I mean, he was an illegal immigrant, but then it was cartel too, so I don't know.
Were they running across the border and you?
No, it was like right across the street from us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like gunfight right across. It was pretty cool.
Is there a border in Arizona to Mexico? Yeah.
You said what?
There's a border in Arizona to Mexico, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. And what about you? Do you expect the man to take a bullet for you? To put his life on the line for you? Oh, wait, you lesbian, right? I forgot. Did you expect a woman to take a bullet for you, your chick?
Yeah, I think she would, and I would for her too.
Yeah, that's kind of equal. Y'all don't
I
count.
think that, well, for one, I think the question was, do you expect your man to put his life on the line?
Yeah.
And I feel like you kind of changed it, and we're assuming that that means death, no matter what. But that wasn't the question. The question was,
That would be the
risk-
implication of
would
putting
he
his life
risk
on the
his
line.
life, though? So in my mind, and I feel like where she was coming from, like if there was an intruder or something like that, and there was the possibility of danger, the equivalent of that is the possibility of danger of her having the baby. But it's totally different when you're saying that death is certain. The only thing that could be equivalent to that is also putting your life on the line.
But if you're putting your life on the line, then implicit within that is that death is a very likely outcome.
Yeah.
So if you have to jump in front of a train for her, if you have to take a bullet for her, you might survive it. There's a chance, but death is implicit in the question.
Yeah. For women giving birth, that's not the case. It's a very, very small percentage women that actually, die during pregnancy. And with C-sections, prior to C-sections, yes, it was a little bit more, it would happen a little bit more often where women would have to choose, well, should they survive or the baby survive? But now with C-sections, like women don't really die from pregnancy. It's a very, very small percentage, like less than 1%.
And also the man gets nothing out of it. That's the point. Like if he dies, or even if he gets a serious injury, like, breaks his neck or something, he doesn't really get anything out of it personally, from a utilitarian sense.
The argument's a little bit different when you're saying certain death. Like, he is definitely going to die.
Well, it's not.
So I'm
certain
saying
death.
the only thing equivalent to that is I am also definitely going to die.
Well-
So if he puts himself in front of a bullet, I put myself in front of a bullet. That's the only thing that really could be equivalent to that.
So you're saying that you would give your life for him.
My woman, yeah.
So-
But if there's one bullet, someone's going to take it. Who's taking it?
Whoever's first, I guess.
Whoever's first. You don't think that there's a burden upon? I mean, in your situation, it's probably just spin the wheel and just see who it lands on. But you don't think that in a man and woman dynamic, traditionally at least, one of them is expected to.
The man, yeah, of course.
Yeah. So this is what we're talking about.
Yeah, I understand what we're talking about. I think it would fall on the man. And I feel like you guys put yourself in those shoes.
And also what we're asking for is like the equal opposite equivalent. So like what does obviously you ladies, if you're in a relationship with the man, you expect the man to protect and provide. So that protection part, if in case something happens, you want him to protect you. That's what you expect. But men, attraction isn't symmetrical. So men, we don't look for the woman to protect us. So we're really looking for the equal opposite equivalent. That's what we're truly looking for. No one really gave those answers yet, but it's fair enough. It came from a super chat, but I probably should have put that in there. But let's move it right along. You're not a dyke, right? Oh, that's you. That's that one.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
It never
I'm
gave
getting
dyke.
confused, y'all. Y'all got the same shirt, the hair laid down. My
A
bad.
dyke is crazy. No.
So the question is, do you expect your man to put his life on the line for you?
No, I don't expect anyone to put their life on the line for me.
Okay, all right. And what about you scissoring? You expect your scissor partner to put her life on the line for you?
I mean, I would do it, so I would hope it was equal.
Okay.
They don't count.
Yeah, they don't count. What about you?
I would say yes because I would, but like honestly, the when you say equal for me, I feel like, say for instance, because this is more of an if scenario. So like if you could specify, I could give you a better example. But if we were in the house sleeping and somebody came and they tried to shoot us, I know that he would jump in front of the bullet. But the hard thing is, I know that like, I think it would be really hard for me to live without him. So I think like I might as well get hit too, because I mean, dang.
I guarantee you, if that happened, if someone,
like, I don't know.
if someone broke into your house tonight with a gun, I guarantee you, your reaction instantly as a woman would be to jump behind the bed, put a blanket over you, jump into the closet or some shit like that, and your man's reaction would be to get up, grab his fucking gun, and go and approach the person.
Well, that's a good thing we both sticked up, baby, because I'm right by the door.
Well, that's good if you can be.
We protecting each other, babe. So yeah.
But I think there was, I can't remember who said this, but somebody said, and this made a lot of sense to me. If I have a home invasion, the best case scenario is that I get up and my woman hides in a place where she can't be found. Because if I get killed, I don't think she's going to be able to kill the guy who comes in if he kills me. So it's best that one of us just dies. So she should hide somewhere where it's just no chance of being hidden. I'll take the bullet if we really need to. Better one of us die than two.
Well, I know
That
on an
makes sense to
honest
me.
standpoint, he would take it really seriously for my safety. So I know he'd be the one to protect me. He's very heavy on being a protector. So
And if you now had to think about the question in terms of what you could give in reverse, or what you could give that is equal to that, what would that be?
like an example.
Yeah,
Like an
like
example?
what would the man expect? Like if he's gonna risk his life for you, put his life on the line, and that's what you expect from him. That's your protector. That's your leader. Then what do you think he would expect from you? That would be like equivalent.
I would say making his life being worth being put on the line.
Explain.
So like I would say, as far as like what she said, being a nurturing woman and giving him 100% every day, to where if he did put his life on the line for mine, he'd feel like it was worth it in the end.
All right. So say if you've been in a relationship for how many years?
4 years.
4 years. So say if he's like, you know what? What's your name again?
Tiana.
Tiana, listen, I do not want you doing what you're doing right now. You're doing modeling and stuff like that, right? Cut that out. I don't want you doing that. What's going to be your response?
Honestly, we work on communication. That's our biggest thing in our relationship. So we sit down and have a talk about it, like find the exact issue and go from there.
No, he was like, boom.
Yeah,
no compromise.
This is like, he's not compromising.
I mean, he's not that kind of person.
But it's a hypothetical. Hypothetically speaking, if your man said you really wanted to do something, and he said no to it.
I'm not with the person like that. And
So
I
when you
wouldn't
say a
be with
hypothetical, a
person like that.
hypothetical is just meant to be something that's logically possible in the realms of
I know,
existence. So if that hypothetical were to take place, what would you say? What would you do?
Oh,
See,
I just wouldn't hypothetically be in that predicament. Okay, let me be for real. Okay. Honestly, I listen to him, but like I've been doing this my whole life. So I don't know. It just probably wouldn't work.
So think about this. You've been doing this your whole life, but you expect this man to put his whole life on the line for you, but you wouldn't listen to him. You wouldn't submit to him. You wouldn't yield all of the authority to your man.
I think that this is like a really good segue into the answer to the question. Is anybody here a Christian? Yeah. You know, Mary.
We got one. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So one of the
Wait, Jake. You scissoring. How are you
I
a
already knew that was
Christian
coming.
and you licking vagina? This doesn't. Oh. Go ahead, Jake. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. So Mary in like Christianity is the self-sacrificial, right?
Right.
So when you're talking about a man giving his life for his woman, the thing that a woman can do in reverse would be to give your life or give yourself unto your man, which is not necessarily jumping in front of a bullet for him, but all this stuff about my career, my autonomy, my this, my that, my hopes, my desires, my happiness. That part of you dies because you give yourself unto your man and you trust him that his decisions are the best and that he's going to guide you to the right place. And it sounds bad. Oh my gosh, I have to give away all this sort of stuff. But if you really trust your man that he's going to lead you to a better place, to a greener pasture, that is the equivalent to a man giving his life, is you giving yourself to him, unquestionably. Submission.
I think if I was put in that predicament, it would be different. But like, it's harder for me to understand that not being put in that predicament, you know? But like, I definitely get what you're saying. I can understand like if someone's sacrificing their life for me, life or death situation, I definitely want to do the same for them though.
Yeah, it's real simple, ladies. Just listen to your man. Like for the ladies that expect your man to take a bullet for you, just listen to him. The man has the final say. Listen to your man. It ain't that hard. Like we don't ask for much anyway. Sex, sandwiches, and chick, listen to me. Like, especially if you got a man that's truly willing, like he's a leader, he's protecting, he's providing for you, he's truly willing to lay his life on the line for you. Listen to him.
And that'll make him so much better a leader as well. If he has people who look up to him, rather than people who are nagging at him and thinking, oh, you're not doing the right thing, I don't trust you, that'll just make him self-doubt. It'll like make his confidence hit the floor. But if a guy's there and his woman's like, oh, you're the best, you're amazing, you make such great decisions, I'll happily listen to you. He's like, yeah, maybe I am, you know?
Not only that, he gets to like, you know, he gets praise from his boys. Like imagine, like that's what
it's important.
Men, that's what we look at. Like that gives us status. We bring our chick around, like hypothetically speaking, let's say if Jake had a chick and he brung his woman around, but his woman really didn't listen to him, but my woman did listen to him. Jake gonna be like, dang, bro, how you get her like that?
Yeah.
How you get her like that? I'm gonna be like, yeah, dog, take notes. It's status,
It's
right? It's like the status that men always.
Or if you walk into your friend's house and his girl's there and she's like, what do you guys need? Let me cook for you. Let me this, let me that. It's like, you really got it going on here.
Yeah.
You know?
They like, man, we don't care about this. Put the cameras on the ladies. They like, where are y'all niggas from, man? We in Nashville. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. Women expect us to just know, right? He just knows what I want. He opens the door. He does this. He does that. He reads my mind and everything. But you can't just know that when I get home with the boys that it's time to hook up a steak.
I feel like that was towards me.
I think it was you who said that before, that he knows me. He opens the door for me and shit.
I mean, that's because he wants to do that. He's a very, he's a gentleman. He was raised that way. He was raised in church and things like that. That's just what is instilled in him.
So he has virtue.
I don't expect that from him, though. You know, like I can't make anybody open my door.
So if he stopped doing all that stuff tomorrow, you'd be cool with it.
Yeah, I can open my own door.
Yeah, all that sort of gentlemanly
capable.
stuff. He stopped.
I
and
enjoy a
He's
gentleman.
like, do it yourself. You'd be cool with that.
I mean, I do it myself if he's not there. So
but what I'm saying is, when he is there, if he stopped doing all that sort of stuff, the gentlemanly stuff,
like
you said,
completely stopped it.
this is why I love my man. He does all this stuff for me. If he stopped all of it, you'd be cool with it.
For a certain amount of time, yeah.
You just can't. You can never like take it to the logical conclusion. You wouldn't be cool with it. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah.
You'd at least be like, "What the hell is going on here?" I have to open my own doors.
I mean, I guess, but I open my own doors regardless. I still open my doors, and he gets mad at me for opening my doors. You know, so it's like.
So what we're saying
I'm not
is
expecting him to do it.
he has this.
It's
intuition.
nice that he does it, but I don't expect him to do it.
And how does that? Does it make you feel like a woman?
Yeah.
Does it make you feel like a feminine woman?
And I stroke his ego to make him feel like a
Exactly.
man.
So when our boys come over, and our woman comes out and says, "What do you guys need?" That makes us feel like.
See,
a man.
I'm not one of those though.
But that's the thing. I'm not one of those. What if he said, I'm not one of
if his
those?
boys are over, However, I'm gonna just exclude myself. I don't want to be around him and his boys. I'm gonna let them have their time.
I guarantee you,
you know,
if his boys were there and you walked in and said, "Boys, do you need anything? Are you okay?" He wouldn't be offended. Guarantee it.
maybe I don't know. So I was raised in a different household. My father, if he had his boys over, I seen my stepmom leave the room. She went to her own room. They had 2 different
After
living
you
rooms. You know?
Yeah, after you make the food.
I mean, yeah. So
Yeah.
I would prep everything. I'd make sure all the stuff is out, but I'm not gonna be in there in everybody's faces.
Yeah.
Like,
We don't expect
that's
that.
perfect.
Yeah, you
do
do
that and then leave.
They want you to
Yeah,
make
get
the
out the
food
way.
and
Yeah.
disappear,
Yes.
vanish.
That's
Well, yeah.
perfect.
That's
That's
what
what
I
we're
do.
looking for. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.